I just have a question for the men who get on here and bash single mothers and say that we are disgusting leftovers and we're not worthy of love and we shouldn't move on and nobody wants a woman with kids and we shouldn't date and blah, 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 blah. Why are you talking about your mother like that? A lot of you come from single mothers. A lot of you were raised by men who weren't biologically your dad. Most of you have siblings who have different fathers. A lot of your mothers remarried or got a boyfriend after your daddy left you, and that was the man who raised you. So why would you talk about your mother like that? If your disgusting leftover mother didn't find a man after your daddy left you, you wouldn't have had a father figure. And it's so weird because if a man didn't find your disgusting leftover mom attractive and desirable, you wouldn't have had a daddy. And what does that make your mom? She has multiple baby daddies.
Why do they talk about their mothers like that? A lot of you come from single mothers. Yep, just like the bulk of men who are in the U.S. prison systems come from single mother homes as well. It is laughable she literally is spouting off the reasons men stay away from single mothers. Sweetie, what you are doing is basically victim blaming. Those men who are raised by single mothers that left their fathers to go out in the world and find themselves drag their children through the circus of family court, aka those same men when they were children. And it's funny she says after your daddy left you when 70% plus of all divorces are put in by women.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Sorry there, sister. No one is buying your brand of BS. We all know that women do the majority of leaving. And what? Having multiple baby daddies is now something to be proud of? Listen, sweetheart, what is happening is those men are realizing all the crap mom said about their dad was not on the money all the time. And they don't want to end up screwed in family court like the generations of men before them.
Oh, hell no.
Before we move on, I want to bring attention to the fact that 79% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Come on, fam. You've seen my logo on other channels, and you're already here. Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
I have got a new theory on dating in 2024. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark's the equivalent of your friends having found their person, found their one, found their soulmate, and they're on Noah's Ark going, "Hi guys, see you, bye, we're out of here." Whilst all the single people, we're swimming through the floodwaters like, help! And we're fighting off debris. A debris of men. Investment banker, emotionally unavailable, guy who's still in love with their ex, fighting off these men and still swimming in the debris. Help! Help! Then Jesus Christ himself drops someone who you think is a potential, a catch. And you go, wow, there really is... Oh, kidding, jokes. He wasn't that great. He was definitely a and so you're back swimming in the pool. Meanwhile, all your friends are on Noah's Ark going, see you. Bye guys, have fun down there in the floodwaters where you will... We need God. I think single people in Australia need God.
Sorry, sister, but saying all the men in the dating market need a spiritual following so you can finally find your spot on the wooden craft is a tad bit of a stretch. Let's peel back a few layers with this ice latte faith requirer who obviously is dressing like the most moderate of any kind of pure beliefs. Sure. Now, sister, apart from an entire country's male population getting an overnight belief reprogramming, maybe a better option would be to, I don't know, stop chasing Chads / Tyrones and the Playboys. I couldn't help but notice that the variety of men she was referring to didn't really include Mr. Average. I mean, no mention of those Australian construction workers, factory linemen, warehouse workers, or even a restaurant employee. Maybe it's not floodwaters she finds herself swimming through. I mean, other than some questionable liquids she might be receiving. More than likely, she dove headfirst into a lake full of players and is finding a bunch of wood, but no actual ark. Moving on.
No, it is your fault. If you have a woman that has put you into debt when you're married, it is your fault. You don't get to dictate whether or not she stays into budget. You should have just picked better, because when you were dating her, you knew she was someone who liked to get her hair done and her makeup, and she always had the nice clothes, and she liked to go to the nice restaurants. Those were all of the things that attracted her to you. That's why you were attracted to her. So you know that when you decide you want to marry her. So you don't get to dictate whether or not she gets to spend money. You just need to pick better. If you can't be a provider to the level that she is when you are dating her, you cannot marry her and then say, well, the first time she goes out of budget because I dictate what the budget is.
She's going to sink, Captain.
But she can't sink. She's unsinkable.
What the hell? A man cannot dictate the budget of his home where he provides the lion's share of the financial earnings? Well, I guess this post-wall single mom just put out a flare so big that even average beta and chumps can't even begin to ignore. To my younger male viewers, I say, behold, a real-world example of the Spendimus Maximus used taco.
That's your wife and my kids.
In her mind, she will justify putting you deep in debt. And let's not forget the magic words used by this queen. It's your fault. Now, I do recognize she has a point when she said it was on you to vet the woman you married first, albeit for different reasons. I recommend in modern dating, you should not even consider getting married. You may go the route of the prenup, but remember, those can get thrown out. And you are back at square one. Except this time, with only half your stuff. I would argue this video is an awesome way to vet this self-entitled queen with her litter of puppies attached with more baggage than an airline terminal.
Damn!
Then she's kicked to the curb. No, you need to provide exactly what she's showing you when you're dating. You know if she's someone who likes to spend money. You know if she has a lot of clothes. You know if she likes to go to the nice restaurants. And you need to be aware whether or not you can be a level of provider. And if you can't be a level of provider to the level that she is showing you when you're dating, then you need to not ask to be that provider. You need to walk away and get someone at your level. You don't get to dictate that that's what I want when I'm dating, but as soon as you're my wife, I dictate what the budget is. No. It doesn't work that way. If you truly want to be a provider, you provide what you provide at the level of what you have when you're dating her. Not the level that you think she should be in once she's married to you.
I am sorry, but yes. When you are married, the one earning does dictate where that money is deposited to. Check yourself there before you let Chad/Tyrone add another stray puppy to your growing litter, my queen. How about this? You want all of the flashy stuff? Get a job and earn your stuff. It's modern times now, sister. You can't go around throwing that antiquated thought process, especially when you can't enforce it. I do agree when she said, walk away, but I say run away from headaches like this.
Maybe we better take off.
Yeah, right.
Listen, girlfriend, this mile-high pile of BS you are throwing out here is the literal definition of objectifying men as ATMs. Have you ever heard of my body, my choice? Well, my wallet, my choice. Take your brokey golden shovel self with your half-dozen litter of pups down to the nutritional assistance office because a man worth his salt isn't going to put up with this crap much farther than a few pump and dump sessions. And about the provide at the level you were when dating comment, thanks for providing a better argument for my coffee date suggestions. Moving on.
I just feel like you have got a clock on me all the time.
You alright, darling?
Hi, babe. How's it going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where are you?
good. I'm just in town. How are the kids doing?
They're fine.
Listen, just a dead quick one. I was literally in town, and guess who I bumped into? I've literally just bumped into Hannah, and I've not seen her in ages, have I?
Oh.
So listen, I was just wondering, could you literally just hold on to the kids just for a couple more hours on your own? Because I said to her, you know what, let's literally just pop in town, just for a drink.
Sinead, are you being serious right now? This is my one day off, and you said you'd be home 15 minutes ago, and I'm sat here with the kids, and now you're saying you're going out drinking?
No. Honestly, literally, we are just going to pop into town for like an hour. We're just going to have a few drinks. Literally, we're just going to have a coffee and maybe a little bit of lunch. Honestly, would you mind?
Honestly, every time, they always end up being this longer thing. This is my one day off, Sinead. One day.
Mark, please do not be like this today.
What do you mean?
Please.
Why are you
Because, honestly, Mark, how often is it, and be honest, how often is it I actually get to just pop into town just with a friend? It never happens.
What do you mean you're in town right now? It happens a lot.
I have said this several times to all my viewers of all age ranges, genders, and whatever colorful spectrum in between you wish to identify with today. Marriage is hard work. It is not just the beautiful wedding day, the awesome white dress, the 50 layers of wedding cake, or the 2,000 wedding pics that will get you 50,000 likes on Instagram. To be married is to sacrifice, ladies. Let me give you some top secret information that your fifis may not be processing at the moment. Hundreds of years in the past, women and men have had to sacrifice things that didn't make them feel all too awesome to keep their families together. Now that you have this incredible revelation, how exactly do you ladies think modern marriages should be any different?
Got him!
We don't know all the details just from the short video this queen put out, but we do know she was supposed to go relieve her husband on Rugrat duty 15 minutes ago and is asking a break to hang out with her friend on her husband's day off. I'm going to ask a stupid gorilla question here, but why doesn't she simply invite her friend over to their home for a cup of coffee while she watches the kids?
Duh.
I don't know about any of you, but I have visited friends in their homes while their Rugrats bounce off the walls, and I even brought over pastries to match their cup of Java.
No,
And then I'm the one that has to just start. I don't know what to do with them.
no,
They,
no.
they want their mum.
What do you mean you
what's
don't?
for dinner for them?
What do you mean you don't know what to do with them? Mark, they are just...
I try to talk to them and they don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why I need you to look after them.
Mark, are you busy? Do you think I get a day off? Do you think, as a mother, they go, oh, you know what, here's a magic wand, have a day off, why don't you? That does not happen.
Yeah, but a day with the kids is hardly like a day off at work, is it? It's not exactly.
Honestly, you know what disgusts me the most? And it really boils my blood, is the fact that you are not on the phone right now saying, do you know what, babe, I would love a bit of extra time with them. And you know what, you've been working so hard, go and enjoy yourself, have a good few hours, and we'll be waiting for him when you get back. You don't even want to spend time with them.
I'm spending time with them, but you were meant to be back 15 minutes ago to get them dinner and get them washed and stuff, and I'm just sat here like a plum.
You know what, I did come out for a fun time this morning. I came to shop for the things that we need.
And I need you to watch the kids.
Honest.
That's your job.
Take notes. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say marriage is hard work and compromise. Being fair, they both had valid points and they both have flaws in each other's arguments. I didn't post this video to shame either one of them. This video is to show my younger viewers, especially my female viewers, a more realistic view of how an actual marriage can be. Compromises and sacrifices are the norm. And when you ladies decide to drop those divorce papers and keep hard charging that 70% plus divorce rate to the max, it's not going to make anything better. I ask this. Would a divorce help this queen see her friends more often under the conditions she wants? Would it fix the kid watching schedule? Would it make her grocery shopping easier?
No.
Now, for her husband's complaining about watching his own kids on his day off, well, tough nuts there, brother. But to our limited understanding, if they are his biological kids, well, they supersede any time off he would want to enjoy at a pub or anytime watching a football match. Wow, does this video completely destroy the image of being in the perfect marriage with their soulmate trope. Now, ladies, guess what? The bulk of men are willing to tough this out for their children. The bulk of women walk away to find themselves. So can you all tell us again exactly who are the emotionally mature ones?
Emotional damage!
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.